on YouTube, it's fine and working.
Division 1 was it? Yeah. Division 1, Division 2. Just improvising on the spot.
That's fine. I'll do the intro in a few. Alrighty, so it does show that we are live. And then if the drivers can let me know that they could hear us, that'd be perfect. Let me start this.
I get an notification your event has started. So,
Woot woot.
whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police.
Alrighty, so let me just make sure it's working on the YouTube. Give me 1 second.
I'll give you 1 second.
All right, perfect. So it looks like they could hear us,
Amazing.
and it is up.
So, welcome everyone. And today we have the announcements for the teams and calendar. Are we excited? Leave it in the comments because we like to hear your opinions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And for those who are unaware, this is our it is me, your owner of the league, La Rodri. If you've signed up for the season, you and I have probably communicated quite enough regarding getting you ready and registered. Uh, with me is Game Boy, our support staff, specifically for Tier 1. He will be, well, you'll be hearing from him a lot more in Tier 1 this season. Uh, Feel free to ask him any league-related questions, smaller league-related questions, anything big you can ask me, or this is J-Dog, who's not here with us today. But yeah, everybody, thank you for showing up. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty big grid and great season, really.
Yeah, season 5, right? We're starting in the new F1 game, F1 25, after having 2 seasons in F1 23 and F1 24. So yeah, let's start off with our grid. What do we have today for you?
Yep, so we have as announced before, we do have a three pot draw. So it will be one wheel will be our teams. So everything from Alpine, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Haas, McLaren, Mercedes, the V-Carb, Red Bull, Kick Sauber, and the Williams team. So 10 cars on the track. Uh we will be starting with tier 2, followed by tier 1. After that, we'll go to tier 1. Sorry, tier 2. Tier 2, then tier
I was
1.
about to say why the reverse, but
Well, we'll go from the smaller to the bigger. We'll hype it up a little bit. Followed then will be our divisions, our no assist divisions. We'll start off with Division 2, our new and improved division of the group, and then end it with our no assist Division 1. So let's see. Give me 1 second. So we do have our top 10 in one wheel. This will be our majority of them are our drivers who have come back from for the season, who have shown their pace, uh, who I think will be confident in the front of the pack. Then we do also have our driver number twos, who I think will be a good support for driver number ones. So we do have full grids for tier 2, and we will start off. And I know a few drivers are quite excited and nervous regarding it.
no need to be so nervous, especially Sean Frosty with his kick sober. I hope you'll get it again, bro.
I know he's dreading it. He is dreading it. And let me actually just pop up the live chat on the live stream just to make sure we get everybody's reactions. All right, so are we all set?
I'm all ready.
All
Are
right,
you ready?
perfect. Yep, so we'll start off with tier 2. And it's gonna be Kyle. We're gonna get over his stress right now. Okay.
Gonna be mate Kyle for the first.
Our
Kyle
mate
got a,
Kyle.
or Kyle got a 5 second penalty, whatever you make of it. Hopefully this
Okay.
season he will get less track limits, because that was quite a regular occasion the last 2 seasons.
Well, it looks like the track limits are a little bit iffy this new game, but I mean we'll take a look
But yeah, we
for the
all have
season.
muchas confidence in you, so Keep it within
Yep.
the white lines, please, and you'll be all right.
Yep, yep. All right, so who will be his teammate for the season? We're gonna start off. And looks like it's going to be Wilson Juez. Wilson Judgin. For going from Spanish to English.
Wilson Juez?
Yep.
Juez? All right, all right. So we
Alrighty.
have
And
the first
yes.
wheel of our driver number one, the second wheel of our driver number two, and of course the third wheel of our team. So what team will Kyle and Wilson Quest drive for season number 5?
I'm pretty sure he wants the Ferrari, but we'll see what he gets.
Well, now you definitely have jinxed him because he'll get the stakes.
Oh no. Well, I think he wasn't he was I don't think he had any complaints regarding the green of the kick salver.
Well, Sean, your mama Sean will have no complaints about that.
So see, I told them that they tend to jinx the wheel because was it you didn't want
Yeah,
was it that
I'm
what was
not
it that you
gonna
didn't
say
want? You
whatever
didn't
I
want the
want
Sauber,
anymore.
that's right. Ah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. All right, so that is our first team. That is Kyle, Wilson, Wes, and both of them are going to be racing for the Kick Sauber. Alrighty, so are you ready for the second team?
Yeah, for sure. At least we got the ugliest car out of the way. Sorry, everyone, but that's just my personal opinion.
I don't mind it that much, but
It's at least better than last year, in my opinion. So
it
we got
is.
Alex
And
Garu Goat.
alrighty, so one of our top three drivers, he finished I think in the top five last season, but competed up ahead. So looking forward to that. And so his teammate, we're going to get rid of Wilson West.
Be gone with you.
Pa fuera.
Uh,
And so his teammate is going to be
the
Marky
Dutchman, Mark
Mark.
Mark.
He had another name, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mark Rutte.
There we go. There we go. Who was he?
Our
The
former
governor
prime
of
minister.
Prime Minister. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. And of course, if anything happens on the stream, just feel free to let us know. I am looking at the live chat, so just keep us updated in case of anything. All right. So Marky
And remember,
Mark.
Carl, I still see your messages in the chat, so behave.
Alex and Marky Mark, I think that's going to be a really good team. So let's see what team they are going to be going for.
Looks to be Alpine.
Oh, it
Ah,
is the Alpine. Okay. The Alpine's not that bad. It's way better than what it was in F1 21, I think. Or 22 was that. It sounded like a tin can. It sounded like it was gonna break down every
tin
time you did.
can. God damn.
Alrighty.
I'm still waiting.
So that is Alex Marky Mark in the Alpine. Alrighty, so that is our second
Marky
team.
Mark. All right, got them registered. And let's move on to our third team of the grid.
All right.
So who are gonna be teammates, starting with driver number one? Looks to be your favorite, Jake. Might be your favorite or your least favorite, who knows? Just gonna crack that joke every time. But
He actually finished, I believe, third in the standings. Let me take a double because a lot of them performed really well last season. He finished actually no fifth, so top five of this guy. Alrighty, so that is Jake.
yeah, this guy apparently has no more name for Laboratory, so
No, Jake already we've raced too many times. He already knows. I like the guy, don't worry. No ill respect. Okay, so our second driver.
so it's gonna be your favorite Jake partnering and Kimbrel. No, Kovacs.
Oh,
Kovacs.
Kovacs. Okay.
Make sure your wheel works properly.
Hopefully, for those who don't know, the inside joke is that Kovacs went through months not being able to race because of his wheel. So yeah, here's fingers crossed, everything that everything's working. Alrighty, so Kovacs and Jake. And so these two are going to be racing for
They're definitely holding a Lucky Charm there. The Haas F1 team.
Ah, so Jake
Jake gets to
Jake
drive for the
actually
American team.
Jake was actually driving the Haas last season, so he's stuck with it again.
Haas be like, you're going nowhere.
hmm They heard he's American. They wanted to keep him. Alrighty. So that is our third team. Just let me know when you're ready typing it up.
I am still typing. 1 second.
Yep, no
They
rush.
all got such long names. Who was driver number two? It was Kovacs, of course.
Yes.
How could
And
I
while he
forget?
does that, welcome to the 25 viewers watching us right now. I did want to also mention that we are 4 subs away from 200 subscribers for our YouTube. So thank you very much. And if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe our videos.
Or if you have any friends, who knows?
Yeah, feel free to share it. Yep.
They watch as well.
Alrighty. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, of course. Go on.
Oh, it turns out there's two Americans in the house.
Oh, it's Kovacs. Ah, look at that.
Yep, he is. Yep. All right. So Cowboys fan.
Okay, we're moving to the Wild West now.
So he likes the Dallas Cowboys probably. So we have Cowboys. All right. And his teammate is going to be
Nick Pittman.
Nick Pittman. All right. I believe his name on the Discord. Actually, no, I'm confusing him with another one. Yes, Nick Pittman. A
Confusion.
new, yeah, we had so many new drivers join in. Honestly, I was losing track of quite a few, and I think I messaged a few by accident. So, but again, welcome to the league. But yeah, we have Nick Pittman and a Cowboys fan, and both of them are going to be racing.
What is gonna be? It's gonna be the Racing Bulls. Look at that.
Alrighty, the V carb. Okay.
So Cowboys fan. I reckon he loves Cowboys. So, and Nick Pittman, our newest driver, according to Lorry. I haven't seen him yet in our streams. So yeah, excited to see you join the league. And let's see what you got on track. So
Yep, yep, and not DRS Maestro saying Game Boy is a dirty driver.
Game Boy is not a dirty
Oh.
driver. He makes mistakes, but it's not dirty. Big difference.
For those who are unaware, we had a nice little fun lobby session yesterday, and Game Boy had a few incidents getting used to the game. But all right, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, perfect.
DRS just wants to be Jinx and given the Rebel in a moment.
All right, so we have Vroom Vroom as our driver number one for the next team.
He's hitting the
And
throttle already. So our second driver partnering Rome looks to be Nick Himro. Or is
ooh,
it?
no, is
Or is
it?
it?
No, it's
Afro
half
Snicks!
Roseniks. All right, so that's another new driver. That's who I was confusing Nick Pittman with. Alrighty, so that is was it fourth team, is it? 15?
Yeah, I believe it's the fifth team already. Yeah.
I'm losing track of everybody. Alrighty, so them both.
Aston Martin.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'm not gonna say anything anymore. It's apparently just not working.
Nope, they're both gonna be in the Ferrari. So Vroom and half Roseniks. I may
Afro
be saying
Snicks.
I may be saying his name wrong, so I apologize if you're actually on the stream. Alrighty. So let me know when you're
So,
ready.
Rome and Afro Snicks partnering in the Ferrari. Vroom vroom. Next, we got the driver number one again. Let's start the
Yep, yep. And I think half Rosnick is actually excited for the Ferrari. So yeah, alrighty.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
good car this year, so doesn't
It
sound
is.
as bad anymore as last year, my opinion.
Ooh, we have Oh Mama Sean. Alrighty.
Yes, got you registered. You're lucky. No more Kickstarter for you, my friend.
So he actually finished second in our standings, so we're excited to see how he does in the next team. All right, next season. And so his teammate is going to be.
Guardians.
Oh
Yeah.
no, is it? Is it?
Don't tell me
Thousand Kimbrel.
again.
Alrighty, so Eddie Kimbrel and Oh Mama Sean. That's gonna be a nice duo to see.
I was
Okay,
about to
so
say he has a guardian angel this time, but hell no. So yeah, what team are they gonna drive this season? Looks to be the Aston Martin, unmistakably the Aston Martin. They're gonna drive the
Ooh.
green machine, but not the ugly green, because that one is in the hands of Kyle.
Yep, so hopefully he's happier with that color green. Much more better than the Kick Sauber, I guess. Alrighty. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Keeping an eye on the chat to see what Sean says.
I'll keep an eye on him. I've got eyes on my back, remember. So,
Alrighty,
high
so
RPM.
high RPM, yep. So high RPM was a reserve last season, signed up for full time this season. Is a good driver, so I'm looking forward to seeing him and how he does. But
Yep.
alrighty, his teammate.
To make a good start on F125, you don't need high RPMs, but you need low RPMs.
The irony.
Garnov Tech? Garn Tech?
Yeah, so even when I look at it on Discord, I can't even pronounce it. Agaron Tech, yes. Another one
Something
of
like
our new
that.
drivers.
I'm sorry
All
we
right.
can't say your name properly, I guess.
All right. And so both of them are going to race in.
In the Formula One team, I presume.
So Sean's saying it's a better green, so he doesn't care. Glad to hear that.
Gonna be the Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Isn't that your team? How you mispronounce that?
It's not my team, actually. Audi.
Ah. Alrighty, so high
I'm not
RPM
seriously offended,
and
no. My God.
Garon Tech. Your boy's team then, Verstappen.
No comment.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
next up we have three teams remaining.
Yep, we
Yes.
do, we do. Alrighty, so we have Zoolander as our driver number one. Alrighty.
Zoolander.
Isn't there a movie called Zoolander? I could be wrong.
Sorry?
All right, Zoolander and Guardians.
But so Zoolander as the guardian angel. Look at that.
Alrighty, so we got these two, and we only have Mercedes, McLaren, and the Williams team left. So let's see which team they're going to be.
In the Mercedes. So
In the
look at
Mercedes,
that.
okay. So that's Zoolander and Guardians in the Mercedes. Let me know when you're ready for the next one.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
So two more options remaining, two more teams to be filled. Starting off with Don Valentine.
So Don Valentin, alrighty.
Valentine's Day was earlier this year, my friend. You're late.
He's late to the party. So Don Valentin, is it going to be J-Dubs or is it going to be Daniel?
It looks to be Daniel.
Daniel, is it pronounced Zhao or Zhou? Zhao? Daniel Zhao?
I'm not even trying because
Yeah, I won't butcher the
I'm
names. Yeah, I
someone.
apologize. I apologize. So we have Daniel and Don Valentin.
We only got the
Alrighty.
McLaren and the Williams left. So two Mercedes powered cars. Two Mercedes powered cars, so. And they get to
And
drive the top team.
the
Look at that.
McLaren. Oh, I love the McLaren. So Don
Oh, you do?
Valentin and Daniel in the McLaren. And so that leaves Pax the man. And I know it's upside down. That is J Dubs in the Williams.
I can type fast, yeah, but not that fast.
Don't worry, don't worry.
So our first rival was for the Williams.
For the Williams
X the man.
is Pax the man. Yes, Pax the man.
What a man. I'll make a
And
man
his
out of you.
don't turn this
Uh,
into karaoke. And his teammate is going to be J
J
Dubs.
Dubs, what is it, 6'10"?
6'10", yes.
So it's all about the details. So we have our tier 2 grid now finally set up, starting with the McLarens of Don Valentin and Daniel Zhao, and then followed up with Ferrari of Rome and Hafro Schnicks. Then the Red Bull with high RPM and Garum V Tech. Mercedes with Zoolander and Guardians. Aston Martin with Oma Machon and the Kimbrel. Alpine with Alex Cardogot and Marky Mark, our former Prime Minister of the Netherlands. I just have to mention it every fucking time. And,
Hey, hey.
excuse me. Haas, your favorite Jake and Kovacs, the Racing Bulls of Cowboys fan and Nick Pittman, the Williams of Pax the Man and J Dubs, and finally the Kick Sauber of Kyle and Wilson Juez. Or Juez.
Juez. Hey,
Juez.
aren't you taking Spanish classes? You should be able to read that. Juez.
I said Juez the first time. Didn't you listen?
And then you said Juez.
Can you repeat that question?
Alrighty, so you said all of them, right?
Yes, that's the 10 teams.
Okay,
Unless you have an 11
perfect.
team, but we have to wait for next year for that one.
Yep, yep. Alrighty, so we will be continuing on with our tier one group. We have our top 10, Merculi, Game Boy, Scorenzi, Shadow, Chris, Colombo, Raphael, Samilaros, Infinity, and Sopis. You don't want to say nothing before we spin?
I won't because I'll get jinxed anyway. So
Alrighty, and then we have
the luck that I will
our
have every time. So,
And then we have our driver number two is Alvin, Dawidinho, Diaz Maestro. Quite a few new drivers. Sakura Albon, Jack Daniels, that guy Sean, not Oh Mama Sean from tier two. We have another Sean now. Adam the Sweet, Mans, which I think is such a creative name. Jordan and XM Us Us.
so
Alrighty.
if there are two Seans now, which one is the Sean from Temu?
Alrighty, so let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready. Just
All right.
checking. Starting off with Infinity.
To
The
infinity and beyond, Mr.
I believe the
Infinity.
Japanese driver, right?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. He's probably watching this like, what the heck?
Well,
Alrighties.
you're the one studying Japanese, so I'll let that one to you.
Alrighty, so we have Infinity as our first driver for selected for tier one. Eh,
That's right. You can read. Well written. Written.
oh.
Read. Oh, jeez.
Oh, there we go,
Mans.
Mans. Alrighty. I was wondering because it stopped spinning for me. I was wondering if it glitched for you too, but alrighty.
I've got him. I've got him.
Alrighty, so we have Mans and Infinity for our first team of tier one, and let's see what team they are going to be in.
So we will spin the carousel once more. Tier 1 now. And they get to drive the Mercedes.
Alrighty, so Infinity and Mans in the Mercedes team. Okay. Let me know when you're finished typing that up.
I'm finished.
All right, perfect.
Don't take that. No more questions, Your Honor.
So our second team is going to be iChris,
Is it? Is it?
or yes, it is.
Right?
I almost thought for a second I was jinxing it. All right, iChris. And so his teammate is going to be. And for those who are just joining in again, we are now, we've already done our tier two. We are here with our tier one group for the season. And looks like iChris's teammate is going to be Dawidinho. And ooh, we even got
Dawadinho.
confettis. I don't think I took off that option for this group. Alrighty. So iChris and Dawidinho.
All right, all right. I got them registered. Blood donors over here.
Oh my God.
They're gonna be driving the Racing Bulls.
Ooh, I love the new V carb.
I
I
love
really
them
like the
too.
white.
You said you love
Alrighty.
them, but you haven't driven them once in the online lobbies.
I've done it in time trials, but I'll stick with my McLaren. Alrighty, so let me know when you got that set.
Now I've got them set. Blood
Mm,
already taken off.
perfect, perfect. Kyle's kind of praying that DRS Maestro gets the kick Sauber.
Why?
It's very hated apparently. Alrighty, so Scorenzi, who was actually here, I think, in season one, and came back for season five. So we're looking forward to seeing him back on the track.
Yeah,
And so
welcome back, third.
so Scorenzi is going to be teammates with
Oh, the suspension. Who's it gonna be?
ooh, with
Jordan.
Jordan. Alrighty, I think his Discord name might be different. It's
I'll leave the Discord for you.
Cryptronics. Yeah, it's Cryptronics, his Discord name. So in case you guys are a little bit lost on who's who. Alrighty, so we have Jordan and Scorenzi.
And what team? What team? Only 8 teams still available. It looks to be the
The
McLarens.
McLarens, all right. Ooh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Next up, we have our next driver number one.
Oh,
Or first
I thought it was
driver.
gonna be you.
Don't think you have to know.
So our tier one season four winner, Moy Cooley. Alrighty, so let's see who his teammate is going to be. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Maestro. All right, so Alvin Fang and Moy Cooley. Uh, Alvin, I'm hoping you're not teleporting when you do race. Hopefully, the new game made this a little bit more easier for you. But yeah. So Alvin and Moy Cooley. Let me know when you are ready for the team.
No, I'm ready. You don't have to
Alrighty.
ask every time, but I'm there.
Yes, Karenzi saying he was expecting a Sauber or Alpine. McLaren is a welcome
Or at
surprise.
least I don't have to drive this ugly team.
Ooh, so I can't imagine Moikuli in the kick Sauber, but okay, so Moikuli and Alvin Fang in the kick Sauber. Oh, man. Why is the kick Sauber so hated?
Because
I know the green is ugly, but it doesn't sound that terrible.
because I just don't like it. Done.
Alrighty, let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready, ma'am.
Thank you, senor.
Ah, señorita.
Is it you? No, it looks like it's
No,
Shadow Balaz. I hope I'm saying his last name right, but alrighty. So one of our new drivers who also signed up for the season. I think everybody else is coming back. But let's see who his teammate is going to be.
so we have 4 teams filled in, 6 teams left to be filled in, and it's gonna be Adam the Sweet.
Alrighty. So Adam the Sweet, a new driver. Uh looking forward to see how he does on the track.
I
And
also just noticed that XM Us made his step from tier 2 to tier 1.
yeah, he wanted to accompany DRS Maestro, and since we did have available seats at that point, he is going to be moving up. Uh, and he was also
Ah,
fighting in the front. We'll see how he does for the
welcome
rest
to
of the
tier 1,
season.
sir. You'll be heartily
Just
welcomed.
just don't bully him, yeah?
Just don't overtake me, yes?
Alrighty, so that is Adam the Sweet, Shadow Blast, two new drivers of the league. And let's see what team they're gonna be racing for. And ooh, it looks like it's gonna be the
Ooh,
Ferrari.
Shadow
Alrighty.
Balaz. I'm sorry if I'm speaking and typing at the same time.
No worries, no worries.
So yeah, sweet dreams for Adam the Sweet in the Ferrari. Make sure
Alright.
to find your own corner to cry in. because the team.
Oh man, I think the wheel is saving you for last. So Sami Laras, I believe he is Greek driver, our only Greek driver of the group. Alrighty.
Amilaras,
Sami Laras, yep.
bring the Tzatziki next time, please. I'm
Akiro.
just joking. So you're gonna be partnering Sakura Albon.
Alrighty, so another new driver. We have a lot of new drivers in tier one. Definitely looking forward to it. But all right, so Sakura Albon and Sami Laros, and what team are they going to be racing for in tier one for season five?
Well, we have Albon in here, we better take the Williams. But it's not.
Ah, he takes the Alpine. He's very close to actually being the real Albon in the Williams. Alrighty.
Sakura Albon. Okay,
I don't
you're
want to
going
jinx you, but I'm
backwards.
kind of expecting you to be in the Aston Martin.
Oh, a team I remember from last season.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. I totally forgot about that.
I can't be Jinx anymore. The Kicksauber is gone.
All right, so Colombo, our Finnish driver, and he is going to be our driver number one. And who is his teammate going to be? Is it going to be
DRS.
Maestro? Yes, it is. The Ice Master has like an attraction towards he's like a magnet towards the Finnish drivers for some reason. I don't know why. Alrighty, so we have the Aston Martin, the Haas, the Red Bulls, and the Williams left.
That's right.
Imagine he's stuck with Red Bull. For those who don't know, DRS Maestro was actually our
Yes.
two our tier two champion, and so he is stuck again with the Red Bull Racing team. He's I can already imagine his reaction. He's probably like, Roger, what the heck?
Sir,
Okay.
you can't make wishes, sir. They're invalid.
I think he wanted the Haas actually, if I'm not mistaken. He was saying that the cockpit view on the Haas was better.
You forgot to pay subscription.
So we have Colombo, DRS Maestro in the Red Bulls. Alrighty, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready. Three more teams to be filled. It's the Aston Martin, Haas, and Williams.
So see, people can't say this is rigged because the wheel, the team wheel is the same thing in each round. And so our driver is Game Boy himself.
A familiar name?
Do you want to say anything?
No.
No. Oh man. Oh, is it going
The
to
guy
be
Sean.
that guy Sean? Alrighty, so it's not the Sean. Either way, you're stuck with a Sean.
I'm stuck with a Sean.
A Sean. So that guy Sean and Game Boy, which team is it going to be?
I'm gonna speak my preference right now. It's gonna be Aston Martin.
No way. Oh man. All right, so you get
I'm staying, boys. I'm staying. Not leaving the team.
you re-signed your contract.
They were just so happy with me.
They liked you too much. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. So that is Game Boy and that guy Sean in the Aston Martin. Let me know when
That's
you're
right.
ready. So two teams left.
Okay, let's go. Soppis and Rafael Neves.
Raphael, yep. So Raphael Neves, our constructors winner last season with Mike Cooley. I believe they had the Alpine. Alrighty. And so Raphael's teammate, is it going to be XM or Jack Daniels?
Well,
Like
if
the
he wants to
creativity of
drink,
the names.
then if he wants to drink, then yeah, he can have one
You can have a
now.
Jack Daniels. Alrighty, so Jack Daniels and Rafael Neves. Only two teams left. That is the Williams and the Haas.
which of course also includes the final two drivers and team, but it looks to be the Williams drivers.
All
So
right,
Rafael Neves can drive the blue machine. Rafael Neves, was it 70 in the end?
it was oh 06.
Oh 06. Not
Completely
oh
different
07.
number.
Not oh 07. You're not James Bond, but so
Right.
Rafael Neves and Jack Daniels in the Williams, leaving us with the Haas drivers, which are Soppis
And XM, yep.
and XM Oos Oos. For those who don't know the joke yet, but it's been the name
And so
for.
people don't say that it's rigged. Look, I am restarting it. This is the same exact way we've been using.
Okay, how do you spell XM? How do you spell XM?
XM with a dash YHUS 10, number 10.
YH AUS.
And so while Game Boy does that, I'm going to repeat again. So we've just finished with our tier 2 and tier 1 group. We're going to be moving on with our Gnosis, our North American Gnosis division. We're going to start off with
Mhm.
Division
But
2.
before we continue, we do a one final run through our tier
Yep,
one
yep.
grids. So starting off with the McLarens of Scorenzi and Jordine, Ferrari with Shadow Balaz and Adam De Sweet, Red Bull with Columbo and DRS Maestro, Mercedes with Infinity and Mans, Aston Martin with who would have thought me? That guy Sean. Alpine and with Sami Lalas and Sakura Albon, Haas with Sopis and XM Us Us, Racing Bulls with the Ichris and Davidinho, Williams with Rafael Neves and Jack Daniels, and the final team on the grid, the Skik Sauber with Moikuli and Alvin Fang. So that was our tier one list, and now we can go on to our Division 1 drivers of the no assists.
Yep, yeah, we're going to start it off with the Division 2 and then we'll go on to Division 1. So we have 19 drivers technically signed up for the season 5. Welcome to the new division. We are definitely looking forward to this. Uh, so we are going to divide it 9 and 9 just because one of our drivers, Nick Pittman, isn't exactly sure if he's going to be consistent in attendance for the new season. So he was nice enough to volunteer and say, "Hey, I'm fine being a solo driver for the season, making sure everybody's paired up nice and well." So big respects to him. So yeah, so we have our top 10. We have Chernobyl, DRS Maestro, Mini Tony, Relativity, Escargo, Dragon Pengus, Leader Bag, Fuego Mall, and Atron. So those are our top 9 drivers right now.
Mhm.
For our second list, we have Tafur, Guardians, Half Frosnix, Sean, Zero, Proper One, Junior Guelphy, Joe Beef, and Natelxi? I'll just call him Nate. Uh,
So
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 those
far we
are
had
our
it Sean
bottom
in
9.
every
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think of that because it was spelled differently. So we have 3 Seans in the group.
and Guardians making his return also in the division
Yep,
now
yep.
with Gnosis. So welcome back, sir.
Yeah,
Well,
big respects to these guys going for the Gnosis. It's definitely drivers who are somewhat similar pace. And Division 1 obviously is also pace based as well. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. You can spin,
Right.
but not win. Well, what a spin! What was that?
It's kind of glitchy for you, right? Dragon Penguins. All right, I just wanted to make sure. I know I sorry for the tech
Oh,
difficulties. Share screening isn't always the most trustworthy. But Dragon Pengus is going to be our first driver selected for Division 2. His teammate, that's doing the same thing.
oh, it's gonna be Joe
I
B.
can't be blamed for this, all right? I can't be blamed for this. It's gonna be Joe Beef. Okay, so Joe Beef
Please don't get any
and
again.
Dragon Pengus. Gotta disconnect everything from my Wi-Fi. As long as the
Okay.
stream is still up, I'm happy. All right, let me know when you're ready. We'll select the team for them.
I am ready.
All righty. There we go. It's rolling. It's rolling wall.
Yo soy ready.
Ooh, is it going to be the Ferrari for these two?
Mm-hmm.
And it is. So Dragon Pangus and Joe Beef are going to be in the Ferrari for Division 2.
Dragon Pengus and Joe B. There we go. Got your registered. Now we can take your blood for our donation. And yeah, thank you for.
Okay, so we're going to go for the second team.
You've signed the contract in blood now.
All right, so relativity. Relativity, I mean, big respects to the guy because he's moved from every division. He went from our Division 1 to our Sunday division, now back to Division 1, and then back here to Division 2. A really loyal driver in our league. I will respect him tons. So relativity. And so his teammate,
You're going to be one of the other eight drivers, I presume.
it was
It's going to
zero
be XX0.
X. All right, so Zero's a
X0
new
XX.
driver. We have quite a few new drivers as well in our Division 2. Uh, so of course, as we said before, looking forward to seeing how they do. So Zero and Relativity, what car are they going to be driving?
So we got Coca-Cola Zero in the chat. Racing for the Williams F1.
Ooh, for the Williams. Okay. Alrighty, so that is Relativity and Zero in the Williams.
R3 Relativity. Okay, I got them registered. Next up, we have the next
Perfect.
game.
Yep, getting it rolling.
Starting with
And
Mini Tony from the looks of it.
Mini Tony. Okay. So we have Mini Tony, the Argentinian. We
The
also have another
Argentinian.
Argentinian. Half Rosnix is also Argentinian. They were having a little bit of a of a chat saying it'd be nice if both of them were on the same team. Two Argentinians.
Afro Six?
That's me hopefully
Looks
jinxing it,
not
but
to
I
be.
guess not.
Then we're gonna have Nefros Nix's brother, Tafur.
Tafur. Okay, Tafur 2010. So that is Mini Tony and Tafur. Alrighty. Frost Nick's in the chat giving a bunch of eyes, side eyes.
Aston Martin drivers. Well, will you look at that? They get
Ooh,
to
the
drive the green
Aston.
machines.
All right, let
Welcome
me
to the
know.
team. You are welcome.
It's a good thing you're typing everything because I've already lost track of everybody.
Well, at least I'm, how do you say it? I'm prepared.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
Carl, don't say shut up or anything. I can see you in the chat.
So leader lead bag. Okay. I'm pretty sure he likes the
Leader,
Williams, but unfortunately I think that's gone, right?
or leader
Alrighty.
leading. No,
All
it's gone
right.
now. Houdini.
Which one? No, I didn't. This is the driver too. Let me know when you're ready for lead back.
Yeah, start him in.
So lead bag is
Junior Guelphy?
Guelphy. I hope we're saying it
Junior
right.
Guelphy.
Junior. Junior. So Junior Guelphy and leader lead bag. All right, time to select their team.
They get to drive the Racing Bulls.
Ooh, you know what? I think lead bag actually prefers the V carb second to the Williams, so I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with that. Alrighty, so
Lead back.
that is lead bag and Junior
Junior Guelphy.
Guelphy. Yep, in the V carb.
All right, I got them all registered.
Perfect.
Your
We'll go
registration
for the
has been
next team.
confirmed.
Ooh, is it Chernobyl or is it? Looks like it's gonna be Chernobyl. Okay.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. So Chernobyl's been in the Ferrari for like 2 seasons in a row. So it looks like that is not going to happen this time.
No
So
more Ferrari for you,
Chernobyl,
my friend.
they kicked them out of the team, burned the contract. Oh, and proper one. So Chernobyl and proper one. Alrighty, so
That's
that.
quite a proper one of you.
Okay, and
Okay,
so what
so
team
yeah,
are they going to be driving for?
and it's gonna be the Haas.
The Haas. It has to happen.
It has to happen.
Has to happen. So Chernobyl and Proper One are going to be teaming up together in the Haas this season. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. At least I can
Alrighty.
type quite quickly.
Got the hang of it. Ooh, is it going to be Escargot or is it going to be DRS?
It looks to be a Scarlet.
And escargot. If I'm not mistaken, J-Dog said escargot is snail for French, but I don't think he's definitely not a snail on the track. I love
Nailed.
that. I believe. If
You have
that
to you have to bully them, huh?
So escargot is our number one driver for the next team, who will be our driver number two.
It's gonna be Hafro Sneaks.
Half-Rosnix. Alrighty. That's gonna be a nice team up to see. So Half-Rosnix and escargot. What team are
So
these two going to be driving
two
for?
Spanish speakers, if I'm not mistaken.
Escargot is, I believe he speaks French.
Oh,
Half-Rosnix is, I think, speaks, does speak.
apologies. Apologies.
And so they're gonna be the in the Alpine. So Afrosnix is gonna be the the Colapinto of the Alpine.
Well, don't crash as much,
Alrighty.
please.
Oh gosh, we'll never let him live it down. Alrighty, let me know when you're ready.
I'm
So we have
ready.
all right, so we have DRS Maestro, Ultron, and Fuego Mal left. And then for the second, we have Guardians, Nate, and Sean. So let's see who it
Which
will
one?
be.
Mama Sean? Or that guy Sean? Or is
Sean,
it
apparently the back marker Sean is what he put in
Sean the
his name.
Third?
Sean the third. All right, so
Atron.
Atron. Okay. All righty, so Atron's teammate is going to be
Nate Oxy.
Nate Oxy. All righty. Nate
Wait,
actually, I believe, just signed up yesterday. So really nice guy from what I gathered on the chat. So definitely looking forward to it. So Nate and Atron. And so these two.
so four more cars left to pick: McLaren, Red Bull, Mercedes, and Kick Sauber. But it looks to be the Mercedes. So
Oh,
they
they're
get
gonna.
to drive the
Nice.
tin cans or the silver arrows.
It doesn't
Of
sound that bad
arrows.
this season. Actually, I can't even say anything because I haven't driven it.
Oxy.
All righty, let me know when you're
Mercedes
ready.
has to still be my favorite team, so
Yeah, I guess. So DRS Maestro and Fuego Mall left. All right, DRS braving it up and joining the no assist division
and gets to pick last.
and gets to pick last. Imagine he's in the Red Bull again.
It's possible.
It could be possible, right? So Fuego Mall and who is going to be his teammate?
You're gonna be double jinxed, my friends.
So Sean Backmarker Racer, I believe it is. Racing. Okay.
Back
All right.
marker racing. We're gonna keep that in mind, Jada, for the commentary.
And so Fuego Mall and Sean are going to be racing in
The Kick
the
Sauber.
Kick Sauber. Okay, alrighty. So each looks like each group is gonna have the Kick Sauber available.
So,
All right.
DRS, is it gonna be the Red Bull again?
Yep, so that's DRS Maestro and Guardian's gonna be teaming up. That's gonna be a really nice duo. They're both very active on the chats.
Back marker
Um,
racing. Okay, so DRS Maestro and who was the second guy?
if for
Girl?
DRS Maestro is gonna be Guardians, his teammate.
Guardians. Or at least he has a
Mhm.
guardian angel now.
He needs it to protect him from the DNF Maestro nickname. He already got rid of that in tier 2. Alrighty. So let
So
me know
let's
when you're
see
ready for
if
the
he
final
will get
spin.
the Red Bull.
So this is gonna be for DRS Maestro and Guardians. And
Yes.
I promise you, this is not rigged. You've already seen me restart this. Oh my God, DRS Maestro is stuck with the Red Bull again. Oh man, I can already yo, I wish he was here to hear his reaction. Okay.
So yeah, that
So that
was
is
our 18 drivers. Well, we have one seat open or one team still open, which was the McLaren, by the way.
yep, so the
So
McLaren is gonna go for Nick Pittman, who's on the sideline just in case he does decide to go, really full time. But but
they
yeah.
don't need two drivers. They already have a rocket ship, so
Yep.
nah, but going through the grid, we have in the Ferrari Dragon Penguins and Joe Beef, the Red Bull of DRS Maestro again, Guardian, Mercedes of Atron and Nate Oxy, Aston Martin of Mini Tony and Tafur, Alpine of IS Cargo and Havro Snicks, Haas the Chernobyl Clocks and Proper One, the Racing Bulls of Leeback and Junior Gelfi, Williams of Relativity and Coca-Cola Zero. And lastly, the Kick Sauber of Fuegamal and Sean, which races for Backmarker Racing, apparently. So,
All right, so give me 1 second while I just answer somebody on the Nana
Vieira's already
division.
complaining.
No, no.
It's
All
rigged.
right.
It's rigged.
All righty. All right, so we are now moving on to our last group, our North American Gnosis Division 1. So this is going to be a really exciting group. A lot of great drivers who are coming back, who have spent a lot of seasons with us. And yeah, so we have our top 10. That is Frozen, Modern Chicken, the return of Mac T. We also have MK7 Hitch, Kema, '09, Louis, the Yuppie, Matsuzak, and also the return of dun, 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 Focina.
The Return of the
So,
Jedi.
return of the and then we also have our driver number twos. We have here 50 in '07, Mamu, T. George, Alex, Andy, F1 Original Polly D, Ricky Stanicki, Nando's Lizard, Old and Slow R. Manson, and Kelman. So these are our 20 drivers for our Division 1. Alrighty, so let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Escargo saying I broke his heart. I'm sorry. I promise you this is not rigged.
You broke whose heart? Or you.
Escargo's. I don't think he's not happy with his team, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, bro, but that's part of the game.
Yep, yep. And so we have Kenla for our first driver selected in Division 1.
Yeah.
Let's
He
see
drove
who.
the Mercedes last season, right?
I believe he did. Yeah, I believe he did. Alrighty, so his teammate is going to be
T. George?
T. George. Okay, so that is Kemma and T. George.
Only just T. George, yeah.
Only just T. George. Forget
Has to
the
be said.
1570. Okay, so his team, their team is going to be. Oh, is it the Alpine or is it the Williams?
It's the French machines.
Yep. And what team was T? I feel like T. George was in the Alpine last season. I could be wrong. Let me actually double check that.
You can double check right now if you want, but I'll
Yep, I
need
am
my.
while you do that.
But I'm
No,
ready.
T. George was in the Aston Martin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was my mistake. Alrighty, so we have our first team. That is Kema T. George in the Alpine.
T. George will not forgive you that for forgetting. So yeah, that's the Alpine out of the way with Kema and T. George. Next up, we will have looks to be the Yuppie, or
The
is it?
Yuppie. Oh no, it's
No,
Louis.
it's Louis.
Is Louis Turtle
Louis.
tends to say the last name really well. I butcher it, so I'll just stick with Louis.
Robitaille.
I can't even say it. I give up. All right, so Louis, our new driver of the Division 1 group.
Robitaille.
And so his teammate is going to be Andy's. Oh, you know what? That is actually going to be a really interesting team. Both of them are fast drivers and they've performed very well, both of them. So looking forward to that. So Andy and Louis.
Well, Louis and Andy. Let's see what team you guys have. Or girls, who knows? I'm not judging.
Ooh, looks like it's going to be the Haas for these two.
So Louis in the Haas. Ruby Taya. Yeah.
Yep, and Andy.
Andy. I mean, yeah. Je parle français un petit peu.
Oui, oui.
Yeah. Oui, oui.
Let me know when
Allez,
you're ready.
je m'appelle Game Boy. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, gotcha, gotcha.
So it's gonna be Matuzak
So
to be our
Matsuzak,
first
yep.
driver.
Do you want to say welcome back, Matsuzak, to the group? Very nice to see you
Welcome
coming back
back,
for another
Matuzak.
season. Yep. And so his teammate, honestly, this grid is looking really solid. So I'm very excited to see
It's
the
gonna be
Noah's
Alex.
divisions. That's another good team. Alex and Matsuzak. Whew, that's gonna be a nice team.
The fact that
Alrighty.
the fact that already said poof means that they will win the championship.
No, no, I mean,
Uh,
you never know, but I mean, strong teams, you gotta acknowledge them. Alrighty, so Matuzak and Alex.
Matusek drove the what was it, the Rebel first time, huh? But it's not this time.
He
It's
did
gonna
race
be the
the Rebel, yeah.
Williams. The
Ooh, okay, so
Williams.
Williams. So that's
Matusek and Alex Morgan. Okay, I've got them registered.
All
And
right,
now we're ready
perfect.
for our next pair. So who's it gonna be? Oh, so exciting. It's the modern chicken. Modern
So
chicken.
modern chicken, alrighty. It's not your average chicken.
Not the average one. He's the modern one. Not the antique. He was born yesterday.
Alrighty, so that is modern chicken. That this is for the third team, right?
Let me
Fourth
check
team.
real quick.
I've already
It's
lost
actually
track.
fourth team. Our
Fourth
fourth
team.
team.
Okay. So modern chicken and his teammate is going to be. See, I'm telling you, it's a good thing you're here because I lose track. Is it
Ricky
Ricky
Stenicki.
Stanicki or is it Paulie? It's gonna be Ricky Stanicki. Alrighty.
Ricky Stenicki.
With modern
Stin.
chicken.
All right, all right, all right. And they will drive for the
Ooh,
Mercedes.
the Mercedes. Okay. So that is in the
Look at
Mercedes,
them.
modern chicken and Ricky Stanicki.
Lucky bastards.
All right, let me know. I know Mac T's probably punching the wall, but you know what? Any complaints sent to my DMs, I'll send you an
I
Amazon
believe
link to
I believe
tissues.
McTee's driver was Hamilton.
It
I
is, but I
believe,
think he
yeah.
likes I think he likes the Mercedes. I don't know if he likes the Ferrari. Maybe he'll get the Ferrari.
Who knows?
We
Who
shall
knows?
see.
And
We
then we
have
got
GK109. Alrighty. So that is our
Where does the
next team.
GK come?
Ah, that's on his Discord. Alrighty. Throws me off a little bit when their in-game names are different from their Discord names. That's why I try fixing up a little bit. Alrighty, so is going to be teaming up with Kelman.
Kelman 100. Like the one meme 100. Yeah.
Alrighty. And so their
So
team.
it is our
Thought it was gonna
15.
be the Sauber?
Well,
Mm,
the Rebels.
That was the Red Bulls. Oh, jeez.
So gets to go in his old team again, I
Oh,
believe.
you're right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. They re-signed him.
You resigned him. You've
All
been signed
right.
up, sir. So,
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, so looks like it is going to be
MK7H.
MK7 Hitch. I'm pretty sure he was in the Alpine last season. So, alrighty.
Not this season, unfortunately.
Not this season. Alrighty. So that is teammate number one. That is Hitch, and his teammate is going to be
Nando's
Nando's
Lizard.
Lizard. So Nando, our constructors winner last season with Bthom. So we have Nando
Um,
Lizard and MK7 Hitch. Let
Is
me know when you're
B4 not
ready.
in here anymore?
No, I didn't hear from him for the season, but we have quite a solid front row as well. Frozen, Modern Chicken, MacT, even MK7 Hitch, I think was going to be giving them quite a battle up there, but
Yeah, I believe MK7H was what was it? Championship
he was
leader.
second. Yeah, he was, he was.
So yeah,
Um,
let's go to the teams. Which teams
yeah.
shall they derive? It's gonna be Alla Ferrari or something
Oh,
else.
you know what? It just might. Why are you jinxing them, huh? So that's MK7 Hitch and Nando's
I'm
Lizard
a
in the
psychic, remember?
Ferrari. You're a psychic. Houdini.
Yeah, I got them registered. Some blood are ready to take it off.
Perfect. So let's see driver number one for the next team.
It's gonna be Frozen. No, it's gonna
No, it looks like it's gonna
PO2.
PO2. Another one. Welcome back. I'm very excited to see Fosina uh back with us. So
Yeah,
he is our
welcome
next
back, my number
driver.
one fan.
Ah, you're right. He was hyping you up quite a bit last couple times. Alrighty. And so,
Um,
whoa, this this is gonna be another great team. Mamu and PO2 together. Alrighty. And so their team,
those PO2
you
wants to go back to the kick server.
yeah,
He-
I was just about to say PO2 doesn't like the kick salver, so
Who likes the kick server? Let us know in the comments, please. Who likes the kick server? Who actually owns the car? I want to know.
So PO2 and Mamu are gonna be teaming up together in the V Carb. Alrighty. So that leaves us with three drivers. That is the Yuppie Mac T and Frozen, and then 50 Oldenso and F1 Original Poly D. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
So we still have the kick server with the Aston Martin and the McLaren left. So who's gonna fill up?
Doesn't look like Mamu's happy with that team.
Oh my God.
So we have Frozen as our first driver selected for the next team, and his teammate. If he teams up with 50, I think that's another great team up in the front. And let me just keep my mouth shut, yeah? It's gonna sound like I'm predicting everything. We're predicting everything, huh?
No, no,
So 50 and
Oh, 50
Frozen.
07?
Yep, 5007, 50 in '07 with Frozen.
The in oh
Ooh,
seven.
Mamu actually wanted the kick salver.
Oh,
Respects.
we got a candidate. Well, we had a candidate, but he didn't.
I volunteer as tribute. Oh, you know what? This They're gonna take the green of the Aston Martin, Frozen and 50. Alrighty, so that leaves the Sauber and the McLaren both for last, and the Yuppie and Mac T. And who else is left? Polly D and Oldenstill. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready
Alrighty.
for the 100th time. Two more
This is
drivers remaining for the total grid of ERA.
Four race groups is quite a
And
long draft.
it's our longest draft actually, as we have the most amount of groups now.
Yep. So we have the Yuppie selected for our penultimate team. All right.
And our returning driver in McT has to wait for last. Don't think he's happy with last place.
Alrighty, so the Yuppie's going to be teaming up with Oldenslow. I think that's going to be another interesting team. Both of them are quite equal, I think, in pace on certain tracks. So teammate battle, I guess. Alrighty.
I guess.
I guess. And if I'm not mistaken, the Yuppie actually had the kick Sauber last season.
Well, he
Yep,
gets
he
to do
did.
it
And he is
again.
going to stay with it. And he is
They're so
re-signed
happy. They're so happy.
with the kick Sauber.
They're so happy. He says, "Yay, yuppie!"
Yippee! So that is the Yuppie and Oldenslow in the Kick Sauber. And so that leaves
Mhm.
Mag T and his teammate is going to be F1 Original Pauly D in the McLaren. Let me know when you're all
So
set.
who's gonna get the McLaren, McT, and
And Pauly D.
was quite a strong pairing too, actually.
Yeah, honestly, the Division One, I'm actually all the groups I'm looking forward to. It's a lot of drivers who, based on what I've seen, even the new drivers, based on what I've seen on their time trials and pace, uh, it's going to be quite a lot of battles happening. So it should be an interesting season. Let me know when you're ready with that.
I've got them registered. So we have our final group of no assist after aka Division 1 in the form of the McLaren drivers of McT and Pauly D, the Ferrari drivers MK7 Hitch and Nando's Lizard. And Kelman get to drive the Red Bull, while Mercedes sign Modern Chicken and Ricky Stanicki. Aston Martin with Frozen and 5007. Alpine with Kemma and T. George. Louis, Robertaya and Andy for the Haas. Racing Bulls will sign PO2 and Mamu. Williams will sign Matuzek and Alex Kadu Good. Well, finally, we have the kick Sauber in the UP and Oldenslow, aka Armanson.
Yep. And those are our teams for season five, and it's going to be a very interesting season. Thank you all for everyone who has logged in to watch the live stream. Those who have signed up for the season, we are 100% looking forward to it. And I know we have quite a few drivers who are on the wait list, who are on the reserves. Uh, don't get discouraged, just in case we still have a couple weeks left for the new season. So you never know if a driver's going to back out or anything. So we'll definitely let you know if there's a seat available. But yeah, I mean, of course, join in still, check in as a reserve. We'll try giving everybody seats to participate in the races in case the driver can't race. But yeah, and ending it with that, we are going to move on to our calendar release, as stated in our announcements. And I know a few drivers have been quite looking forward to this part of the announcements. So I will put it up right now. Give me 1 second.
You've been given 1 second.
And 1 second that is given. Alrighty, so I know the times are different and the color is different. So this is specifically for our tier one group. Uh, you could see the calendar, right, Game Boy? Just to make sure.
All right, we're gonna start our with a preseason race in Bahrain, starting in June 14th, and a week later we will start our calendar with race number one around Austria, and then I believe there's one break in between, right?
So
Uh,
we have two breaks. So we have between June 28th and July 12th. That's between the Texas and Jeddah Grand Prix. That's just for our July 4th weekend. And then we have our second break, which is between August 23rd, Baku, and Barcelona, September 6th for our Labor Day break. So
okay,
two American holidays, but also
but
a
yeah,
nice break.
but yeah, as of the calendar, we start in Austria, followed up by the American Austin. Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, and then we move on to China, Shanghai to be exact, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, Australia, Melbourne, Silverstone in GB, aka Great Britain. We just shortened it out to GB or Game Boy, whatever you want. Huh? Hungaroring in Hungary. And then we have Baku in Azerbaijan, Spain, followed up with Barcelona. Suzuka next in Japan, and the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi as our season finisher. So yeah, 12 races this season. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
So like I mentioned, this is our tier one schedule. So each group will have their own calendar and colored calendar posted on their Discord channels. So that way everybody knows the schedule, everybody knows the time.
Yep.
Feel free to reach out to any of the admins if you have any questions, or our support staff who will also answer your questions. But yeah, we have a lot of new tracks. I mean, Jeddah, I know a few drivers wanted a couple of a couple of these tracks back. So Jeddah, we have Baku, we have Spa, we have what else? We have Abu Dhabi also we didn't have last season if I'm not mistaken. So and
That's
Hungary.
right.
So
As
yeah, so looking forward
Baku-Kashan.
to this season. It should be a really interesting race. An interesting season. Uh, we will also be updating a couple of the rules in the rule book. So keep posted for the next couple of days when that is up.
Yeah.
Um,
For those who
obviously,
trying to
with
exploit the rule book, just like Max Verstappen.
especially to a lot of the new drivers, because I know some are new to league racing also, so it's also good to be aware of the league rules. And we also want to avoid any penalties, any troubles for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. Next week we'll have our preseason in Bahrain for all the groups.
hmm
Um, all the groups will be live streamed. Commentators like me, sometimes Game Boy, J-Dog, will be will be live streaming all the races on this YouTube channel. So you could just, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the notifications.
hmm
But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I am adding a few channels to the Discord. Which I will release in a few minutes. One of the chats I've noticed a lot of people like to show off their rigs. So one of them is going to be a rig flex. So if you have any pictures of your rig,
The
your whole
rig flag.
setup. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. I'm gonna be setting my controller. I'm gonna show a picture of my controller.
I'll join too, yeah. I'll have the controller
Yeah.
picture.
I have a I think it's like a hot pink controller. And then a couple other tracks. Sorry, not tracks. Discord channels or chats. I know we tend to try doing social races, so I will be putting up a separate Discord channel for that for those who want to get pinged when we have races set up available, like practice sessions, long races, five lappers, stuff like that. But yeah, we're definitely looking forward to the season. And Game Boy, any last words?
No.
No. Alrighty. And so, like we said before, the teams are final. Respectfully, I don't want to be seeing any complaints on my DMs. And if you do,
No.
then like I said, I'm gonna be sending you a link to tissues on Amazon. So please.
So yeah, for those new to the league, welcome, and yeah, be competitive with our drivers, and if any incidents happen, I will see you in the stewards room. So,
Yep. Yeah. Alrighty, so yeah, so everybody, we're looking forward to seeing all the chats on the Discord back after this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And yeah, we'll be ending the stream in a few seconds. Game Boy, thank you very much for participating. We definitely enjoyed it.
as as always, likewise, thank you for your company, even though I was the company this time.
Yep, yep. But yeah.